Greetings, investors. Welcome to Investor's Edge. My name is Gene Melamud, and I'm here with my esteemed colleague,
Hunter Burnett.
We're here to talk to you today about Social Security. Rules have been changing, and much of the mystique and much of the complicated issues surrounding Social Security decisions have been changed around. And so we're going to try to simplify it and try to highlight some important issues. And we'll start off with Hunter giving you a brief overview about Social Security.
Awesome. Thanks, Gene. Social Security. Who's eligible? Retirees age 62 to 70, disabled individuals, and the survivors of a deceased worker. How are these benefits calculated? These benefits are calculated based on an average of your highest 35 years of working. Full retirement age. You probably heard that term. What is that? Full retirement age is currently between 66 to 67, but each year that you delay from age 62 for filing, you receive an 8% benefit.
Let me highlight that for a second. Think about it. 8% government-backed return. I have the pleasure of being in this business for 30 years, since 1995, and I remember what it was like to trade or be a financial advisor in 2008. Government-backed securities in 2008 traded just fine. Banks that failed in 2008, FDIC kicked in and customers got their money back for the certificate of deposit that needed to, where the FDIC kicked in. There were no issues. So for us, 8% increase in payments, government-backed, is a risk worth considering.
It's hard to beat that 8%, especially when that is going to compound each year. I can delay that all the way up to age 70. You're probably wondering how you're receiving all this money from the government. You've been paying for that your entire life working, and that's part of your payroll taxes. Gene, you want to talk about a couple of other items?
So we've been getting a lot of questions from clients, and this is the reason why we decided to give you a presentation about it today. We've been getting a lot of questions about some of the noise that folks are hearing about potentially Social Security being canceled or having to refile for Social Security, which we're going to address with you in 1 minute. But I just wanted to take it back. We've talked about this before in previous tapings about our goal planning process. Goal planning process is a way for us to understand your financial situation. We include not only your investment portfolio, but your personal assets, your debt service obligations, etc. Social Security and pension is worked into this goal planning process. So we can stress test the portfolio for you and your income to see whether your retirement goals are achievable. So if we need to reduce your Social Security payments in half or eliminate them altogether, what does it mean to your goal plan? This is one of the variables that we can change with you. In fact, Goal Plan attaches to our customers' investors' access. They could see it along with the account online. And there's a play zone there. And when they're in that play zone, they can change variables. They can change the inflation. They can change many other things, which makes this interactive process much more conducive to whether you're on track or not on track. That's the bulk of our activities every day. We talk to customers. Are you on track to achieve your retirement goals or not? What needs to be adjusted? And we try to provide objective, numeric data to help clients with decision support. So the couple of specific things that are out there, Hunter, that I was hoping that you would address, there's talk about Social Security being eliminated.
Yep, so that is one of the main questions we have calls coming in about all the time. And to answer that, that is not true. We have not seen, based on the data and statements released by the administration, current administration, prior administration, it's not going away.
And the questions are like, listen, we think that Social Security is going away. We're thinking about taking Social Security early. At least we can collect something because we feel like it might not be there for us if we wait until 67 or 70 years old.
Right.
So again, while we think the risk of Social Security being taken away is very low, it's a government program, it's a very popular government program, we can work into your goal planning process and see, okay, what if it was means tested and by the time you're eligible, your income is much less than projected? What if it isn't there and we have to adjust your savings discipline, your debt service, et cetera, your investment risk and so forth? Those are all the questions that we address with you. One last thing that was interesting to me, because cybercrime today is just unbelievable. The courage of these bad actors is terrible. This morning, I got an email from somebody claiming, hey, I filed this account number and this person is not a client of ours. and we've never heard of this person before, so we turned it over to our cybercrime. So the thing that I'm concerned about as it relates to Social Security is that you might get a notification asking for you to refile. I mean, is that legitimate? I mean, that sounds like phishing to me.
If you've already filed, that is not legitimate. That is phishing. That is the definition of it. There are bad actors out there right now are asking you to refile as a result of the new administration. If you've already filed for Social Security, you do not need to do that. That is a result of someone trying to get your information, and that would be detrimental to you.
Look, our main message to you today is very simple. For you to file a claim before you're 70 years old for Social Security means you're leaving some money on the table. How much money? 8% annual step up, that's government backed. We're asking you to please reconsider that, and if you need to brainstorm about it with financial advisor team, we're happy to help you do that, okay? So with that, be careful out there, happy investing, cheers.